As a precautionary measure, I am issuing a safety notice. This safety notice restricts commercial passenger flights from any operator of the Boeing 737 MAX 8 or MAX 9 variant aircraft, whether domestic or foreign, from arriving, departing, or overflying Canadian airspace.
With that, Canada banning effective immediately the same type of plane involved in 2 deadly crashes in 5 months from our airspace. And just hours later, the U.S. doing the same.
Any plane currently in the air will go to its destination and thereafter be grounded until further notice.
The decisions mean the Boeing 737 MAX 8 is no longer operating in any major country. The announcements follow moves earlier in the week by a flood of nations and airlines to ground or bar the aircraft. What's behind Canada's decision that marks a reversal from Ottawa's previous stance? In the wake of Sunday's crash in Ethiopia that killed everyone on board, including 18 Canadians, Transport Minister Marc Garneau is pointing to new information he says he had just received that suggests similarities between the Ethiopian Airlines crash and October's Lion Air crash in Indonesia.
This is new information that we received and analyzed this morning, comes from validated satellite tracking data suggesting a possible, although unproven, similarity in the flight profile of the Lion Air aircraft, and I caution that this new information is not conclusive and that we must await further evidence, hopefully from the voice and data recorders.
The cockpit voice and data recorders, or black boxes, are being sent to Europe for analysis. Today, Donald Trump was asked if Canada's ban influenced the U.S.
We're doing it almost as a simultaneous thing. As we were coordinating with Canada, we were giving them information, they were giving us information. We very much worked in conjunction with Canada.
The ban here in Canada affects 41 aircraft. Air Canada owns 24, WestJet 13, Sunwing has 4. Air Canada says today it began to comply immediately with Transport Canada's safety notice and that it fully supports this decision. WestJet 2 is complying, say we respect the decision. Sunwing Airlines already took action, saying yesterday it was temporarily grounding its MAX 8 for evolving commercial reasons unrelated to safety, like airspace restrictions imposed by destinations where its fleet lands. Garneau says he told his American counterparts about Canada's decision before this morning's announcement. He also revealed that no Canadian pilots have reported issues with the aircraft after reports surfaced yesterday based on a federal database that some U.S. pilots have registered complaints about the jet's autopilot system that's led the plane's nose to suddenly pitch down before pilots disconnected the system. Just yesterday, the American Federal Aviation Administration insisted the plane is safe to fly, saying our review shows no systemic performance issues and provides no basis to order grounding the aircraft. Now the FAA says it, too, has analyzed new satellite data, which has led to today's mass grounding. As for Boeing, the American maker of the aircraft, it said again today it still has full confidence in the safety of the 737 MAX. However, the company adds, we are supporting this proactive step out of an abundance of caution.